metaphorical still sense in the US. So yeah, it's really interesting to me to watch that happen. And I mean, I have no brief for the Islamic Republic, but I will say it is bizarre to watch. I forget the name of their foreign minister, his TV appearances where he sounds reasonable. And it's so strange to watch him express himself and state their position, and then watch Hegseth or even Rubio, who somewhat speaks like a normal human being, or Trump express themselves, and you're just like, they sound like lunatics. And the supposedly lunatic fundamentalist regime is able to kind of express itself in terms of principles of international conduct that sound like what we used to hear. Now, they're hypocritical, sure, they have their own problems, but it is weird to watch the supposedly theocratic regime of mullahs talk on television like civilized people, and our person, our Secretary of Defense, openly beating his chest essentially. And you expect him to rip his shirt off at any moment. Did you see that Don Bongino, who by the way was deputy director of the FBI until the other day, was back on his podcast doing karate moves? It's like one of
Yes,
the
I
most
did see
pathetic
that.
things I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's really incredible. It's like a Tim Heidecker bit.
So
It
there's this
really
kind
was.
of fall into barbarism happening, which I find to be disturbing. It's kind of funny. It's terrible. But yeah, like there's no ability for these people to express themselves in any kind of way that makes sense whatsoever, as far as I'm concerned. So in terms of legitimacy, I don't know. I don't think that they really have a concept of it.
It's so funny every time you hear about a new Iranian political leader somewhere. It's always like a scholar of Kant.
Yeah, I know.
Wrote his dissertation on Adorno or whatever. So it's different than what you get in the U.S.
Yeah,
For better, but it's a different system. Who could say? Who could say?
it is a system.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because we think about them as such, as I imagine that they have an ideological commitment to their revolution, but we think about them as being so fanatical. And then you realize, well, actually, if this has the